Google is phasing out cookies over the next few years, and many platforms already provide users options to block them. As we move forward into a world without cookies, it is important to learn from others' efforts. And today, we're going to look at how Audi Denmark received a 70% conversion rate without cookies. This is the channel that provides marketing advice and best practices. If you like the video, please hit the like button and follow the channel. Audi Denmark is one company testing targeted marketing programs without the use of cookies. Recently, they announced results of what they called a united targeting test. With their ad agencies, the company used privacy-friendly ways to target individuals. This approach used both audience and contextual targeting instead of cookies. Essentially, without the use of third-party cookie tracking data, we are looking to better refine the use of contextual targeting, which is the age-old method of placing ads where your target market or persona consumes information. So instead of displaying an ad based on where the user's been, the ad displays based on where the user is. For example, an ad for beer on a blog about home brewing. Online, this is done through page keyword analysis based on the keywords associated to the brand or audience. We are also looking to improve ways to better target using first-party data we own or partnering with a provider to access their first-party data. So in the first campaign, Audi identified characteristics of their most likely buyers and least likely buyers based on demographics and keywords. It's important to note that for this test, they had the same ad spend for both groups. Now, their ad advertising platform, in this case ones used by their ad agencies, targeted known individuals in these resulting segments. They targeted using device IDs, meaning identification based on the specific device used. They also conducted contextual placements, meaning locations like web pages, containing content resonating with the target group. What was interesting here is the high level of conversion resulting from the exclusion group. The least likely group accounted for 70% of conversions. What makes this unique is that today we typically target based on our target market identifiers rather than an exclusion approach. By advertising to everyone that does not fit a demographic, the audience is much broader. The second campaign basically created a lookalike audience based on the conversions to target new potential customers. I suppose the guy with the computer is supposed to represent the traditional persona, and the hippie with the tablet is the new buyer. So by targeting this subset, it resulted in a reduction in the cost per acquisition by 95% and 81%. Audi's results seem good, but I still have more questions than I do answers. They did not provide very much information in the way of detail in the press release. It's interesting though that their targeted audience did not convert as well as the exclusion group. Could their target audience assumptions be incorrect? Could it be that these decision makers have a different buyer journey or need information in different ways compared to those not in the affluent older age group? It's hard to say. What we do see that the even more targeted approach used in campaign 2 dramatically reduced their average cost of acquisition. But we don't know what the average metric is based on. Is this compared to non-targeted advertising or cookie-based approaches? In any event, as marketers, it will be important to watch the digital landscape as it unfolds. If you have any further insight or ideas relating to Audi or other retargeting methods, please share in the comments and don't forget to like the channel.